Hey, Bayek, it's me, Ian. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about this. Yes, it's The House of the Long Shadows from 1983. And boy, this is a real treat. It really is. And again, I'd just like to thank Chris. This is another of the films that he sent me, and say thank you so much. It's a real pleasure to actually watch these films and really enjoy them, and thank you so much. Well, let me get started. I think the thing you can say about this is the word legendary, because here we have a wonderful collection of actors together that we all love in terms of horror and what they gave to this whole period, through, well, really long careers, of making horror films. And they are undoubtedly iconic figures, without a doubt. Anyhow, this film, if you look at Rotten Tomatoes again, I think some people were rather disappointed in it. It's got a 42% rating. I don't know what they expected. I mean, it is difficult when you've got so many iconic actors together. I think some people felt the material wasn't up to the level of the actors, but I can see that point to some extent, but I can also argue against that. And you should just see this for what a wonderful experience and enjoyable film it is. That's what it is. It's fun as well. Fun. Yes, it's actually fun. Anyhow, I mean, you could describe it as a sort of spoof British comedy horror. It's got all those ingredients, and it's great. It's directed by Peter Walker, who had quite a history of doing some sort of exploitative kind of films, like House of Whipcord, if you've ever seen that, and House of Mortal Sin. Yes, seems to like the word house. Yes, and of course, this is actually set in a manor house, and it was, let's see, Rotherfield Park was the name of the manor house. That is in Hampshire. And what a great setting it was. I mean, what a wonderful manor house to play out. I mean, it's a classic cliche almost, the Meg Manor House and all what's going on, all the spooky surroundings, the bad weather, the thunder and lightning. This film plays to all that you're expecting and get, and the unfriendly locals as well. Hey, yes. I mean, basically, the premise is that this rather full of himself writer says to his publisher he can produce easy within 24 hours this wonderful book that he's going to write, which will be absolutely brilliant. He could just rattle them off like that. And his publisher says, okay, we'll take a bet and I'll send you to this manor house where you can write this book. And he places a wager on it, and that's what he does. He drives out into Wales. Pick Wales again, now. Yep, Wales, and that's where the story sort of develops and follows on. It's quite a simple story, really, though. I think when you actually they try to sort of give you an interesting ending or two, even two endings, maybe. Yes, but you have to watch it. I'm not going to give out away. Anyhow, let's have a look. Who are the people involved in this? What actors? Well, Vincent Price. We've talked about him. We always talk about him. Peter Cushing. There we are. Peter Cushing. Christopher Lee. Yes, Christopher Lee. And the other is a real veteran, a real iconic figure as well. It's John Carradine as well. Wow. I mean, they're all here, all now in their sort of later careers, because it's 1983, but it's so good to actually get them all together. We've also got Desi Arnaz, who plays the writer who goes to the house. I didn't realise that he's actually the son of Lucille Ball. And if you look at his history, he appeared in that show with his mum. And also, he's got a very distinguished television career. Very distinguished, lots of stuff. And then there's another sort of almost veteran British actor, Richard Todd, who's appeared in lots of things. Very much an actor that was full of a rich filmography and experience, and is another important part. He plays the publisher. So you've got all these people. The actual story is based on a novel from 1913 called The Seven Keys to Baldpate. I think that's right. And it's by this name, crikey. It's written by Earl de Biggers. No, that sounds like some sort of made-up name, but that's it. Apparently that's true, yes. And the screenplay was written by Michael Armstrong, another one who actually had a lot of rich television experience as well. A lot of people got their experience from TV, writing some great stuff. But that's where those involved in the production of it. It's not a particularly long film. It's about 101 minutes, and that's fine. You know, the build-up is really quite nice. I like the build-up and the way it sort of develops and the mystery develops. And everybody is having good fun. You can tell, you know, they're loving this film. I mean, it must have been great just getting these actors together to actually do this. It probably wasn't that long in terms of filming, getting them together in this house. But it works so well, and dare I say it, they're almost camping it up, really. They know exactly what they're doing, and they play it beautifully, and there's some nice little effects in there, and the whole atmosphere of the manor is just fantastic. It's exactly what you want and expect, and it ratchets all these sort of cliches that you expect and have seen in the films. And I think that's what makes it such a pleasure. It's such a real fun experience to actually watch this film, see these marvellous actors, just thinking, wow, it's right grand, it's right grand. It's entertaining. And why people get all, oh, you know what it's like, you know, just enjoy it. Just take it for what it is. It's good. I mean, what do people expect? This is it. These people are just enjoying themselves, and the audience can get in there and enjoy it, you know. And it's well filmed. It's put together really well. And what more can you ask? You know, I mean, this is it. It's great. I do love it. You know, it's a film that you can just watch, just sit back and just enjoy it for what it is, and that is all that we ask. I mean, what else do you want? You know, and I just love watching this, and it's a real classic to have in your collection. You know, just seeing these absolute legends together. I mean, what more can you want? You couldn't want any more, could you, really? You know, so it's a really nice release, this. It's another Kino Lorber release, so it's an American release. Therefore, if you're over here, you've got the old getting the region-free machine that'll play any of these discs, and as I say, well worth investing. It's got a few extras and commentaries on. It's not overloaded with extras. Obviously it's nice to have lots of extras, but I don't I just enjoy it. And you can, if you look up on Amazon and on eBay, find copies. Some are a bit more expensive than others, but you can get hold of it. So it's worth checking out if you're interested in just seeing all these wonderful legends together. What more can you say, really? Lee, Cushion, Price, Carradine, all together. Fantastic. I hope I'm selling it. Oh, maybe I'm not. Maybe, yeah, they're saying it's not a classic. It's not their best work. Well, it's just fun. That's it. It's reap fun, and that's all you want in a film, isn't it? It is. It's all you want, a bit of fun. So, well, that's all I can say, I think. So just to say, subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and we'll let you know. And if you really do like this video, give it a like. Go on, just say, hey, I'll like this video. Just click it. There it is. And it costs no. As I always say, if it costs no, you can't do better than that, can they? Hey, by heck, they can't. So, all I'll say is, I'll see thee, and I'll see thee again.